7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything that time is so and taking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my ride, I see my friends sitting in the front seat, chilling in the back seat, gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, weekend, Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, weekend, partying, partying, yay, partying, partying, yay, fun, 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 looking forward to the weekend. 45 something, a one-time fly. Think of a friend. You know what it is. The lyrics makes no sense. That's all I got, man. That's all I got, man. But yeah. Speaking of horses. It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, weekend, Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, weekend, partying, partying, yay, partying, partying, yay, fun, 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 looking forward to the weekend.
Hello bees, hope you're having a good Friday. Here's a cute and funny link. Ayah clap. 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 Ayah clap.
Good motherfucking morning, base. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are y'all doing today on this most beautiful of Fridays, of course. We play the Rebecca Black, it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. We're good, chilling. Gucci. Tamagotchi. Shit as per. Okay. Shit as per. Maybe you should wipe that shitty ass. Mr. Per. Did you forget to take the day off? I did not forget. It's not every Friday, it's just most Fridays, right? I finished my book. You know what I'm saying? Finished my book. Already. I was, for those of you who wondered, I, read the Cubic. Sorry, not Cubic. Ubik. Never mind. Ubik. Ubik. Not Cubic. That's something else. Pretty good. Pretty good, but it's the first book I read from him, actually.
I'm reading now the Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Which is, I guess, the book that the Blade Runner is based on, right?
Ayah clap, ayah clap, ayah clap, ayah clap, ayah clap, ayah clap, ayah clap.
So yeah, your pick was pretty good, but
ayah clap, ayah clap,
could have been better. Could have been better.
ayah clap, 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 ayah clap.
I think it was. It felt very good because I just came off reading or finished the Medallion, right, which was not a great read. So it might have been better than if I otherwise read it, but I enjoyed the book, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. Do you read them in English or Swedish? I read them in English because I don't remember any Swedish. Right. Makes sense. Have you read the Andromeda Strain? No, I have not. Audiobooks or paper, Mr. Force? You don't read an audiobook. You listen to an audiobook. So if I say read, I mean paper. The fuck? We'll see. I quite like the author though, like the way he writes, but it's just one book, like it doesn't say much. I like plenty of Stephen King novels, and there are some that I absolutely hate, and I you know, but that might just have been the story rather than the writing style, because authors can't tend to have the same writing style. Philip Dick, yeah, that's his name, Philip Dick. But I do want to read, there's one book I've been wanting to read, but I can't remember what it's called, and I can never find it. It's like, Hyperion. Who writes that one? That's someone else. Hyperion is really good. Yeah, I want to read that one, but I haven't found that one in any of the bookstores yet. Dan Simmons. Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah. Read Diaspora by Greg Egan, 148 Q minimum.
Holy hexing freezables, have you seen The Odyssey by the Goat No?
I haven't.
I sat for 3 hours and clapped every time Elliot Page was on the screen and every time Helen of Troy showed up. This dono is sponsored by Israel.
Alright. Hyperion is great, but Endymion sucks ass. I don't know what Endymion is. Yeah, I mean the Dune. Yeah, okay, so the Dune, is that a trilogy? I think it's a trilogy. I'm not sure. Maybe it's 4 books. I'm not sure. It's 5 books. Okay. Oh, 6 books. Damn. I didn't like. I tolerated the movie. I didn't feel bad or good about any of the movies that I watched. I watched the first and second. I wonder if that is a good, tell that I would like the books. I'm not sure. Maybe the books are gonna be way better, but obviously that's been like, or is considered one of the most, or the best, one of the best sci-fi series, right? I believe. I believe so, but I just didn't enjoy the movies that much. I don't know why. Like heckin' walking on the desert and forgettable politics, you know. Read the 3 Body Problems series, it's the best sci-fi out there. I watched the show, the Netflix show, not the Chinese one. I think there's only 1 season out or something, right? And I enjoyed that show actually, so I think I would enjoy the book too. So yeah, well, we'll see. I'll read this Electronic Sheep, and then we'll see. Then we'll see what I can find. I'm not so picky on like having to read every single book from one author in a row, like some people, you know, like they binge one author at a time. I'm fine with switching back and forth. I did the Foundation right before the Medallion, I believe. Foundation by, who was that guy again? Some Russian in the US. Asimov, thank you. Asimov. Asimov. Do you read the words out loud when you
my
read?
link. I
Only on the
love this
tier 3,
anime.
read the long stream. We got some subs here. We got Exonus, thank you, Golan Trev. We got Dryzen. They took my dare. The Schnitzel, welcome back. Saint XP. Gopka with 61 months. Minus 61. Fubuki, thank you. Feels alrighty, man. We got Atheric. And Uganda Loki with the 8 years. Loki, pretty good, pretty good. Here you go, man. Here's your shit. TFT lead game dev stepped down, and people are mad at Riot higher ups for it, knowing they fired him. Lead game dev stepped down. Okay. Anything else cool, fresh, new, exciting happening, chat? SC2 new patch. I heard. When was that patch really? Wasn't that like patch like many weeks ago? SC2 new patch, play it and prove to us that you can still reach Diamond in StarCraft 2. Bro, I literally played StarCraft 2 like 1 year ago when we reached Masters. Literally. Bro, I am the God Gamer. Don't forget it. Alright. Don't forget it. But yeah, did they decrease the... SCV count? I want to say workers is the right word. Worker count to 8 or something. I always wondered why they increased it to 12. Like, that was such a stupid thing to do. It just destroys variety of builds. What did it used to be back in my day? Was it 6? It was 6. 6. And then they changed it to 12, which is crazy. And then they went back to 8. Yeah. It should have stayed at 6, man. Or maybe 8 is better, actually. 8 is probably better, actually. Yeah, 8 is definitely better. No one actually did a 6 pool back in my day. It was usually like 8 pool anyway, so... yeah. Either way. Researchers surveyed more than 1,000 boys aged 12 to 16 from 37 schools and found that around 1 in 5 had an AI girlfriend or knew someone who did. 1 in 5 had an AI girlfriend or knew someone who did. Yeah, I mean, that's not a lot. I would expect more. They probably lied. GameStop CEO says game sale don't matter to them. Of course it doesn't. Only the stock price. What else is new? Trump released a bunch of files regarding Chinese collusion in USA elections. Bruh. This guy's still going on about this shit. Still going on about this shit. Dude, you got your second term. You cannot get another term, Cope. Why are you talking about? Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining, man? Lebrap James, Leo Gunn, thank you, man. Mossinator, good Japanese character, Chill Outer, Dig Bidivi, Squatter Brush, thank you. Alright. Nasdaq falling over 2% as people questioning AI spendings. Yeah, it's good to question things. It's good to question things. Hey, alright, chat, we got some Linkos. Who's excited for some Linkos? Are you gonna complete Welcome to the Game today? I am not playing until they fix the sound. The sound patch, if there is a thing. I'm guessing because that was absolutely cancer. They said patch is coming soon. No, I mean, this is not filtered. They're definitely fixing that because it's like, I don't understand how that even got through to live. That was ridiculous. Like, you can't increase the volume, like everything else, dialogue and the fucking cues, sound cues for killers, everything is almost like non-hearable, audible, right? But then you have fucking loud giga jumpscare, rip my ear and headphones, right? Whenever you get hacked. So, I'm looking at my thingy now and I don't see an update, so I don't think the update has come yet. So I'm down to chill on that update, I won't be honest, but I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with the game other than the audio. Of course, I don't like that you can get soft locked with the checkpoint system that he added. That's kinda ugh. Because when you restart the game, you can't skip the fucking cutscene, right? Like, it's like a Lord of the Rings fucking cutscene every time you want to restart the game. You can hold S to skip it? Wait, really? Why doesn't it say that? The fuck? Press S? I mean, these are things that you should fucking tell people, right? Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably resume it today after whatever patch people are talking about, but it's too annoying with this fucking loud ass, like, ear rape shit. Alright, we got links, chat. That's small fries. Look at that. This guy ain't got nothing on me, man. Bro, that shit is specific for biceps. Bruh, come on. Not bad for a 72-year-old. Yeah, it's not bad. But he also dedicated 62 years to this shit, probably, right? Based on the fact that he has a bodybuilder poster of himself.
Here's a fucking sitcom link, so
It
fucking
started
funny
last
and
week.
hilarious.
What is the worst way countries have trolled each other? So in 2014, Sweden detected a Russian submarine in their waters, but they couldn't find it even after spending a whopping $165 million. So Sweden installed an underwater sign saying, "Welcome to Sweden, gay since 1944, which successfully worked for them, as Russia had just launched an anti-gay propaganda. What is the worst way countries have trolled each other? So in 2014, Sweden detected a Russian submarine in their waters, but they couldn't find it even after spending a whopping...
Okay. Nice troll. Spend $165 million just to put a sign in the water.
Reasons why I like Nozomi. Number 1, she has a powerful smug aura. It's obvious that she takes great joy in teasing Sensei. Because of this, you definitely won't get bored when she's around. Number 2, she has an adorable laugh. God, I could listen to that all day. Number 3, she comes with handlebars. Those twin tails are absolutely demanding to be pulled. Oh! Number 4, unlike her sister who wears a skirt, Nozomi prefers to wear shorts. This allows her to better show off that massive cake. Number 5, she loves riding trains. Look at her go! I wish that was my train instead. Oh, and finally, number 6, her live 2D is just so wholesome. Here, we get a glimpse of the mature side to her bratty personality. This further supports the idea of her being a responsible wife, perhaps even fitting into the role of a mother. All of this proving that she is much more than just a Mutsuki 2.0. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go back to enjoying Yuzu now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Before starting the video, I want you to keep an open mind. So what if you get cheated on and instead of, going about your life and breaking things off with your ex. You instead kidnapped the guy that helped your girlfriend cheat and turned them into a girl. I told you to keep an open mind, didn't I? Let's talk 654218, called Turning the Cuckolding Prick into a Female Dog. It's from the artist Yona Yona. Again, it's a really weird sauce, but turns out to be somewhat wholesome at the end. So let's just get right into it. The judgment starts out with some guy calling out to a nerd with a girl, Hana, beside him. Because of course it starts out with the cuckold, and the guy is watching it back. Someone is calling out to Ida, and it's Hana asking what he's watching. So he tells her, and she tells him to delete it, but he lights a cig and says the poor nerd is probably cranking his hog to that video, which to him makes the cig better and makes him wonder what face he's making. Don't worry, this guy gets what's coming to him. But Ida doesn't know what kind of guy her boyfriend is, Kazuma. The two have been dating for a year, but she doesn't know him that well either. The two were originally just nerd friends who met at a con, but they would get food together and hang out on their days off, and he'd never really react much to anything. Ida puts his cig out and tells her to dump him. She let him send that video because she was already planning on breaking up with him to begin with. So he says that he'll cherish her for the rest of his life, which she agrees to, as he gets this face thinking he snagged another sucker. The two split, and Ida has his inner monologue that in the end, as long as you put up a good front, everything just falls into place. No need to even work hard. And if you can sweet talk your way to a free ride, both money and women are yours for the taking. He's walking off laughing, still on this life is easy thing, when someone appears behind him with a bat. The nerd, who whacks him on the head. Ida comes to, with the nerd in front of him thinking he nearly killed him. But Ida tries telling him off, and Hazama realizes that they must be confused because their voice sounds different. So he shows a mirror, showing that he became a she. Hazama used some gender-bending drug and was quite surprised when they turned out to work. That all being said, the drug worked wonders actually, with her eyes, long lashes, and even the mole by her mouth all carrying over after she turned. But that's enough exposition, as she just asks him what he's after, because he's of course taking revenge for stealing his girlfriend, and as payback, he's gonna toy with her the same way. Based on Hana's explanation, Hazama was portrayed as a loser, but actually turned out to be pretty messed up, because they just met and he slugged her with a bat and made her take some sketchy drugs without batting an eye. So Ida just decides to play along and do everything later, and they do it, but Hazama...
Okay.
My two top sets. Next exercise is going to be rear delt flies. I don't really know exactly what these are called, but I have been told I should be doing them, so I recently put them in. I actually also started doing some bow and arrow training recently. I know it's super random, but that is literally like the best work I've ever had on my rear delt in my life, was just pulling a bow and arrow. I think I'm gonna do some of that in the next video, just because it's so epic, even though I'm so bad at it. Up next, we have incline curls, and then after incline curls, we have hammer curls. Now I do a different variation of bicep curls on my second pull day. I use the cable machine, and I'll put on my wrist wraps for that. If you guys seen me doing that on my Instagram, I've been memeing it quite a bit because I've been using my wrist wraps for literally everything recently. I'm not the biggest fan of the incline curl. Obviously, it's very painful. I am currently at maintenance body fat percentage, even though it is the summer and everyone's getting shredded, or it already is shredded. But I don't care about any of that. I don't care about the season. Shredded and everyone's body fat percentage. Obviously, it's very painful. I am currently at maintenance body fat percentage, even though it is the summer and everyone's getting shredded, or it already is shredded. But I don't care about any of that. I don't care about the seasons. I need at least, I think, another year probably of staying here and building up my physique until I actually cut down. And even when I do that in the future, I am not like intending on ever maintaining an extremely lean physique. I actually like kind of where I am at right now. Maybe preferably I'd be a little bit leaner for aesthetics, but I genuinely enjoy working out and doing like the heavy compounds and building up my bench and my squat. Basically, what I'm getting at here is that I just enjoy fitness as a whole, and I'm just pointing out the fact that it's hard to have high performance and athletic performance if you are constantly adapting your diet to be either for cutting or bulking. I prefer to just stay at a maintenance and have the same body fat percentage year round and just really focus on trying to build up those compounds. Anyways, I'm about to make the most random transition in the next part of this video. I have some clips from my Cape trip and I didn't know where else to put them, so they're going at the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Well, everyone, we're somewhere else besides the gym. Currently in Cape Cod, which is, I guess, New England, whatever. I'm on the boardwalk right now in Sandwich, wherever that is. Holy hair, holy hair. This is very overstimulating. I'm just not gonna say. I'm not gonna think too much about it, but I don't go outside a lot because the wind makes me so mad, but I'm gonna try to appreciate the view right now. Pretty tough.
So beautiful. Okay. Mouse and everything, man. Squatter, brush with the prime sub. We got Spring Glacier. A Digby Divvy, thank you. Bruh. Okay.
Oh dear. Penny, have you been recording shows on our DVR again?
No.
You answer honestly. This is not a trial. That'll come later.
Absolutely not. Help me out here. I can't afford another demerit.
Maybe we were hacked. You know, the Chinese have been hacking everything lately.
Maybe the Chinese make our DVR record Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I don't know. It's a fat guy on a Segway. That's funny everywhere.
I'm deleting it.
Well, hang on. Maybe the Chinese haven't finished watching it yet.
You know, if you're trying to make space on the DVR, why don't you just get rid of some of the stuff you've already watched? Like, alphas.
No, that's the season 2 finale. That was quite the cliffhanger. I'm gonna rewatch it before season 3 starts.
There is no season 3. They canceled that show.
Well, they can't cancel it. It ended on a cliffhanger.
They did.
Sheldon, there are 2 dumplings left. Do you want them?
Dumplings? Don't you understand what's going on here?
As a rule, no.
That show ended with all the residents of New York either dead or unconscious.
That
Oh,
is
now
what
I'll
they
never know
said.
what happened.
Well, why don't you make up your own ending?
Yeah, oh, sure. Well, a wonderful idea. Yeah, after that, I'll make up my own rules of oral hygiene. Yeah, instead of flossing, I'll rub pudding on my gums. No. I might get the number of the Sci-Fi Channel and give them what for.
Oh, please don't do that.
But no, they can't just cancel a show like Alphas. You know, they have to help the viewers let go. Yeah, Firefly did a movie to wrap things up. Buffy the Vampire Slayer continued on as a comic book. Heroes gradually lowered the quality season by season until we were grateful it ended.
I feel bad for whoever gets that phone call.
Don't. If they didn't want to be yelled at by crazy nerds, they shouldn't have started a Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, hello, Sci-Fi Network? Yeah, this is your vice president of programming. Now, we have made a horrible mistake regarding Alphas. Yeah, we need to uncancel it immediately. Well, you just put me through to the people who handle that. You tell them it's me. And I don't want to answer a lot of questions about if I really am who I say I am. You know? No, I want this done. Yeah, no, I am not the person who just called. Now, that man was clearly a cowboy. Yeah, who was plumb concerned about y'all canceling his favorite show. Why do they keep hanging up on me?
Don't know if you said
Sorry
no
you're
more
upset.
links, but
You know,
here's a
Sheldon,
link.
Sometimes
Clap.
people seek the comfort of physical contact in moments like this.
I am not flying back to Texas just so my mom can give me a hug.
Okay, well, what I think is going on here is you have a pathological need for closure.
Oh, that's nonsense. I mean, you tell me stories about your day all the time. I don't care how they end.
You know, I might be able to help you with this. There's a whole field of behavioral neuroscience that examines ways to retrain your neural pathways so stuff like this bothers you less.
Yeah, but I just told you, I don't have a problem with closure.
You sure about that?
Oh, quite sure.
I get it.
妊娠してるの。お母さんね。妊娠してるの。嘘じゃないわよ。本当よ。
私は聞いてるんだ。お前と鉄平という男が喫茶店で話しているところを、お父さんをひなみ沢の旦那って呼んでカモにしようとしていることを知っている。つつもたせだってことも全部知ってるんだ。
全部知ってるんだ。ここってさ、秘密の隠れ家なんでしょ？誰も知らない秘密の場所なんでしょ？クソガキ、なめやがってよ。もうちょいでうん千万って金が転がり込むんだよ。うんだらねえとこでまどろっこしい。死にさらせや。殺しはしたかなかったんだけどね。二度とこんなうまいカモに会えないだろうしさ。どうせ金巻き上げたら蒸発するつもりだったしさ。
Research shows that about 10% of men on average have pedophilic tendencies. By this logic, considering there are 5,000 people in chat, most of which are men, then give or take a few, there are 500 pedos currently in chat.
Research shows that about 10% of men on average have pedophilic tendencies. By this logic, considering there are 5,000 people in chat, most of which are men. No, that's probably 10% of the world population, but you have to remember that that's a lot of Muslims taken into account, right? So in this specific chat, it would not be 10%, even if the average was 10%. Right? Alright. We are good. No further links. No further links. We're good. Alright, let's see if the patch has hit yet. The patch has not hit yet. At least I can't see it. I don't know if I auto-updated. Let's see. Let's just go to... I think it's pretty good at updating this shit. What is this name again? Reflect Studios. A preview of this morning's patch coming out soon. Decrease the volume of incoming hacks. Okay, thank you. When is this hitting though? Because I feel like waiting until that shit is released. Doesn't say. It doesn't say. Probably in the next couple of hours. Alright. We'll do an arena then in between. We'll do an arena and then we'll hit the game. Welcome to the game. Alright. Grab a seat by the hearth. It's probably hitting in the next 2 hours, yeah.
I'm assembling a team for something big. You want in?
Is it Chad's mom?